Welcome to Industry TV Network. Make sure you hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Well, rest in peace to Cissy Houston, who passed away a few days ago. And after she passed away, they said that Bobby Brown sent some condolences to her family upon her loss, but that they weren't very receptive of his gesture of kindness after she passed away. They said that she wasn't really too fond of him, and up to her death, she blamed him for getting Whitney Houston on drugs. This is what the article said, guys. It says, Whitney Houston's ex, Bobby Brown, rubbed salt in wound of her mom, Cissy Houston's passing by sending her devastated family love and peace tribute. Bobby Brown upset members of Whitney Houston's family with his tribute to her late mom, Cissy. RadarOnline.com can reveal Cissy despised the Every Little Step singer for getting her daughter hooked on drugs, and she blames him for the superstar's untimely demise. His tribute on Monday, in which he sent his love and blessings, went down especially bad, according to insiders. A source told RadarOnline.com that Bobby should have stayed well away from sending this tribute. Cissy went to her grave despising him and believing he abused her daughter and got her hooked on the drugs that ultimately led to her demise. He should have kept his mouth shut, as the Houston family want nothing to do with him. He reminds them of nothing but tragedy and pain, and his words just rub salt in the wounds of their latest devastating loss. Cissy passed away at age 91 while receiving hospice care for Alzheimer's disease. RadarOnline.com revealed this week she took her guilt over Whitney's passing to her grave, believing she failed as a mother to get her daughter off drugs. Brown, who was married to Houston for 14 years, shared a joint message with his current wife, Alicia Etheridge Brown, to mark the passing of his former mother-in-law, writing, "Sending love and blessings to the Houston family on this great loss. May she rest in peace and power, the Browns." However, Cissy hated Brown, which made his tribute fall somewhat with the Houstons. RadarOnline.com revealed on Tuesday how much Cissy disliked her former son-in-law. A source told us, Cissy passed away from such a tragic passing. Not only did she suffer through despair at losing Whitney and granddaughter Bobby Christina, she went to her grave full of anger. Her ex-Bobby got to live a full life, seemingly untroubled by the horrific treatment she knew he dished out to Whitney. It was such a tortured life for such a talented woman. Cissy never held back her feelings toward Brown, and she made it clear she blamed him for her daughter's passing at Whitney's memorial service in 2012. Sources said before the service, Cissy told Brown, "I hate you. You killed my daughter by turning her to drugs. The day she married you was the worst day of my life." Brown called Cissy to ask if he could attend the private open casket viewing of Whitney's body at Wigham Funeral Home in Newark, New Jersey. A source revealed Cissy reluctantly agreed that Bobby could attend the funeral, but she flatly refused his request to come to the private viewing.
Into one of Israel.
Sorry, guys, that came on by itself. To come to the private viewing. She told Bobby, "It's for family only. Whitney wouldn't have wanted you there. None of us wanted you there." Then she added, "And if you come to the church, you should know you're not welcome." So they made it pretty clear that they didn't want any parts of him and that they didn't want him to attend the funeral. But I guess, they had their own type of relationship, and he was going to pay his respects to his ex-wife. But there are a lot of explosive details coming out that we haven't been able to decipher whether it was true or not. But there's a lot of secrets coming out, especially with this whole Diddy thing involving a lot of these stars that passed away. Leola Brown has been talking since Whitney passed in 2012 and saying that the story that they're giving us is not true. So hopefully one day we'll be able to get the true story about what really happened to Whitney Houston. And again, rest in peace to Cissy Houston. Oh, and also I have to be fair in saying that Whitney's brother, Michael, came out and said that he was the one that put Whitney onto cocaine and that she was using it before she got with Bobby Brown. But I guess them two indulging in it together and having unlimited amounts of money just made that habit become something very bad, and it was hard for them to come back from it. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Peace and love.